What's up, everybody?
What's up, Dominic? What's up, Jason?
What's
How
going on,
are
man?
you? What's
Good.
going on? See, we get Leon on here. I'm not sure. I don't know if Monfu's gonna make it, but let's see. All right, we got Leon in too. Then, right? We're good.
Yo, yo, yo.
Oh, look at that fit.
Ooh,
Drip.
look at Leon,
Leon's
fresh
always,
out the box.
man, Leon's always so fresh.
Getting dressed up. What's happening?
What's up? So, for everybody out there, we're gonna we'll take some questions if you want to throw some in there. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna go through some of the recent wears we had. We're trying to do that every week. So, we're doing our pickups, but then we're also doing our recent wears. So, I've got a bunch to show off, but I wanted to chat with you guys a little bit about like people saying that like MyFitteds. This is the thing I ran into the other day. That MyFitteds is copying Hack Club's gum pack.
I mean, I haven't seen any direct copies.
No,
I mean,
I think
the designers pull inspiration from everywhere. Now, did they happen to pull inspiration from gum and candy at about the same time? Sure. But,
yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
It's ridiculous in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Like what?
John Jay.
Because now you can't, like, now if someone draws inspiration from a general thing such as like, I don't know, pasta sauces, all of a sudden no one else can do it.
Right. I would take a Berea hat, though. It's made right here in Iowa.
I mean, Hack Club, and MyFitteds are my top two. They have
Right.
been for a long time. I mean, whatever. They're my top two. But come on, man. I mean, just talking about John Jay copying.
We know both of them don't copy. We know both
Right.
of them design directly, submit directly to New Era.
Yeah.
And the fact
It gets tough when people go ahead.
the fact is they're both getting these hats in at the same time. So that means they both designed them, both submitted them 3+ months ago. I know they weren't talking to each other about
the gum pack was last year.
The gum pack was last year, but
Yeah.
I still think. Listen, I don't know, man. I'm just at the point now where I'm reading this stuff and I'm like, why don't we just like you have to like kind of go by someone's body of work, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So if someone like, for example, Just Fitteds absolutely copies everything that comes from MyFitteds, then that's a problem, right? But when someone who never ever copies anything and draws inspiration from things like children's books, like this person's not a copycat, then why jump on that shit like that?
I
Why?
didn't see any of that.
Yeah, I didn't see any of it.
Oh, I did. It was on John Jay's Instagram.
Was it? Okay.
But Justin jumped on in the comments and basically corrected some of that narrative, which is fantastic because
good.
Because I think I thought that was a great moment to kind of see like unification amongst two creators saying, hey, listen, this person's not copying and neither am I. So like, let's let this rest. I liked it, man. But I also want to throw out there that I know both of those creators and neither of them are copiers, especially John Jay. John Jay does some, I mean, where John Jay's drawing inspiration from Harry Potter books?
Nobody does that.
From Lord of the Flies?
Sandwiches.
Come on, man. Sandwich? Yeah, exactly. The deli pack? Come on, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's getting so crowded, but I do love the creativity in general.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I really do. But you guys, how you guys been? We haven't been together in almost 12 hours.
Has it been that long? Good.
I think we're good. Good, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got a bunch of packages out today, so I feel better.
I was busy cracking on some bugs over the last 24 hours or so. The life of a computer programmer. So
I was thinking that I was going to have a light week for the next pickup video, but it's going to be big, man. I got 2 bins already.
Most sports just sent me a 5-pack, so that like doubled my pickups.
Pierre, if your box lands, then I'll have a big one. If it doesn't, then I'll have a small one.
It's got to be close.
I've sent out.
It's in Quebec right now.
I've sent out a lot more hats this week than I picked up. That's for sure.
Yeah, and I've got some. I believe my first batch of good hats are landing next week.
Oof.
So one design people have seen, and then 2 designs that people haven't yet. Now I don't know when it's going to specifically land, but John and I are still working on the extras that go with the hat. So, you know, it'll be here shortly. But I'm excited for that too.
People are asking about the corporate drop. I think I bought 6 hats from corporate today. Corporate's doing some good stuff.
Yeah. I like them. I just didn't pick any up. I'm not a huge Cincinnati Reds fan.
I don't know, man.
I just like the hooks.
Yeah, and corporate has got me into Cincinnati hats.
Yeah. I almost picked up the Braves one. I almost picked up
because you're so used to seeing like Reds hats in red and black and whatever, and just to see them in a different colorway, it's really refreshing.
One of their hats is going to be in my hat of the year discussion. It was that. Do you remember that maroon with the pink and the blue on it? Do you remember that one?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That one with a gray under.
Okay.
Yeah, someone's asking, were the good hats pre-orders? One was The Kid, which is an ode to Ted Williams, but there's going to be some extras landing on that one. And then there's 2 others that were not pre-orders. We're not doing John and I aren't going to do pre-orders at all.
Doing the shops.
We're going to get the hats in hand and then just sell them. And then when they're gone, they're gone. So be on the lookout.
It's the better way to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also, it costs a little bit up front to do it that way, right? Because you don't have the funds in hand. But the other thing is the extras that we're going to throw in there are exclusive to like the first 15 buyers. So, you know, you're going to want to jump in there. So that's it. So why don't we get into some of the hats we wore this past week? Are you guys ready?
Yeah, definitely.
All right. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? I'll start with this one, though. This is the Black Dome Seattle hat. Black Dome is like my go-to collection. You know, it's my go-to. So
solid hat. Everyday wear.
Yeah, I've got almost all of them, and these are the go-tos for me. It's so easy to wear. They're clean, simple. I love them. So, you know, that's the first thing. But I can show. I guess why don't we all go? How many hats do you guys have to show?
I have like 10.
Yeah, like
I was very
10, 12.
indecisive this week.
Weirdly enough, I think I wore like a couple hats a day, different video, whatever.
Me too. So why don't we go? Why don't we start with Jason and go 2, 2, 2 until we get done here?
Okay.
All right. I'll start with the ones that I broke out this week. So once a day, I go into my giant dresser of hats I haven't worn, and I pick out a hat. That's my first wear fit of the day that I usually post. But I'll start with this one. This was today's. The Astoria Pirates.
Team Collective.
Come custom from Team Collective. Dude, as soon as I saw this logo, I was all over this thing, man.
Yeah, that's definitely a cool one.
You got a little bit of bubbling underneath there.
Yeah. It's not.
You steam that out, or?
No, I have. No, you can't. If you steam it, that's going to make it worse. You got to let it dry. That's from humidity.
Yeah. So it'll be fine. I wear mine backwards a lot anyway, so can't even see it.
Learn something every day. I would have steamed it like an idiot.
And then
steam will make that worse.
This one I wore like on Tuesday, I think. I don't know. Hub City Hippos. It's a theme night, like kind of a tribute to a zoo animal or something. But this one was like on sale for like $15. It's made in USA. Nice, solid poly UA.
Jason, I'm gonna owe you an e-hug after I say this.
What?
I wouldn't pay $3 for that one.
No, that's you.
I owe
paid
you
15 for it.
I owe you an e-hug.
No, you don't. You don't like my hat? That's fine. It's my hat.
Looks like some like weird Pokemon hat or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think it's a cool minor league logo. So, and the white front panels. I gotta have those.
I know.
All right. So last week we did an episode of This Week in Hat Club, right? I think Pierre was missing from it. It was Jason, me, and Justin and Goose and the rest of the guys. They were in J-Tip's warehouse. Yeah. So I wore the two-tone J-Tips for that episode. And then I don't remember. I think I was wearing like Goose's hoodie, and it had orange on it. So I was wearing the Bucko Bruce type of thing.
Oh, so you went matchy, huh, Leon?
I went matchy. I don't, trying to look half presentable, I guess, now for videos and stuff. So those are my two hats.
All right, so I'm gonna start with like a John from Ink Park hat that I think is fantastic, and then right here, I love this thing. And I put John's pin up there. That's still up for sale on Good Hats, but that's a great looking. I love this, man. Love it.
You guys can't have too many of those left, right? Those pins.
I haven't been pushing them very hard, man. But when we get the new batch in, we're gonna do some specials for people. Nice. And then the other one, I wore this through a lot of the Clink content since it was Clink's birthday. So this was another one of my major wears this week. I wore this quite a few times this week. This thing, I love this thing still.
How many of those do you have?
The hat?
Yeah.
4.
I was a dumbass, and I only picked up one of mine.
Yeah, see, I pick up multiples, so I want to be able to curve one and then save one. And luckily, I picked up multiples because one of the logos was crooked on mine.
Okay.
So those are mine. My first two, and the rest of mine are licensed. So I want to show those off as we go along. But
yeah, I'll go with the other few first wears that I had this week.
Okay.
Round Rock Express, gray bottom, which kind
a gray bottom. All right. Okay.
Yeah. They're fullback. Picked this up during that sale in January when all the minor league teams had their crazy like hat day sale.
Yeah. I like that logo actually.
Then I broke out this Braves jersey script from this was from the retail store. Danny, I Need It All on IG. I think he's in the comments, or he was. He picked this up for me at the stadium, I guess. That's a navy under. So, yeah.
Yo, can the Blue Jays play the Braves more often? This is fucking awesome.
Shut up.
Whoop that
and then
ass.
one more Team Collective hat. I broke out this week. The Minnehaha Waves.
All right.
Little
style.
Mighty Ducks hook. So yeah,
that is nice.
Braves are.
Yeah. Saturday we had Brian from Hat Heaven on This Week in Caps. So I believe I was wearing this during that show. Mm-hmm. That New York Giants, New York Mets colorway. This is a good fucking gray, man. I might have to wear this one way more often. And I think for keepers, reapers, sleepers, I wore a little Joe Fresh Goods. Check out the pin right there.
Oh, Daniel just corrected me. That wasn't him. I remember it was the other Daniel from Atlanta.
Daniel Pack.
Atlanta sneaker Korean or something on IG, something like that.
Yeah. He's a big Braves fan.
Yeah. So I'll show you guys 2 Red Sox hats I wore over the past week. So
right,
this one got a lot. This one got a lot of play over the last week or so for me. This is the BFG book hook from MyFitteds. I don't know, man. That patch is one of the most well executed patches I've seen in a while. Just look at the color and how he put that together. It just like really just shines in the light, man. It's beautiful. Yeah. And it's another one of those. It's another one of those crazy two-tones that I think just looks fantastic.
Someone accused us and said if ECAP City.
I saw that.
We would have.
No, they said
where it comes from has nothing to do with it.
No, not that hat, Leon. They were talking about the Chicago Cubs Charlie and the Chocolate Factory one.
Fair enough.
And yeah, you're right. We wanted to go ahead. You can continue. I just want to make sure we were talking about the right hat. That's all.
No, I'm just saying, like, where the hat comes from is irrelevant. We're not going to look at that place where it comes from and then decide it's shit. If it's shit, it's shit.
Well, I think, too, you got to remember, too, like, there's stories that add context to some of these designs.
Correct.
So for me, like, I don't know, it does change your view of things, even though it looks the same. When you hear a story behind it, you're like, oh, wait a second, that's pretty, that's cool. Now that I get it. So there is some context that changes my view of things. It's almost like, have you guys ever had a girlfriend in the past, right, who was absolutely beautiful but became less beautiful as you got to know her because of the way she kind of acted? Or vice versa, a girl that maybe wasn't as attractive as some of your other girlfriends, but because she was so nice on the inside, you started to – it's almost the same thing with hats, man. If there's some good context around why they came to that design, you're like, oh shit, wait a second, I actually like that. This is growing on me, and I think that is part of it, you know.
Well, but ECAPC doesn't do a good job of storytelling. Like, you have no idea.
There's no story.
That's because they probably don't have a story. That's the thing.
They had some nice hats tonight, though. We'll give them that.
I didn't know.
See this right here? This was from Lids.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people think that's a Brooklyn hat, right?
Yeah, I mean, everyone said it because, oh gosh.
It's because it's the blue.
It's the blue. It's the blue.
I guess, but please. Yeah. All right. So, all right. That was my next two. So let's go back to Jason.
All right. So it's my job in the morning to run and grab the coffee. So I can't leave the house without putting a hat on. So I usually just grab one on my way out the door. I did wear this one on a video this week. I don't even remember which video it was.
That was on the Clink Room Top 10. Yeah.
Was it? Oh, yeah. Astros prototype. See, 50th anniversary patch. I haven't actually worn any of my Clink Room hats yet. That's why I haven't worn them.
Oh, you also wore. I think you also wore it in your top 9, right? Because I thought
this was on Saturday.
And your Clink Room Top 10.
Yeah. And then when Hat Heaven, we had Brian on Saturday. I wore this cool St. Louis Browns throwback logo, maroon and orange, gray bottom, of course, coming from Hat Heaven. Just I was in a very maroon type feel this week, so
I love that hat though.
It's great.
Yeah.
All right.
You're up, Leon.
Mother's Day. The original one I got from my mom. Shout out to Angelo Martinez. He helped me get the pink one. Randomly, my mother asked me for a Yankee hat, so Angelo helped me grab one from Diallo Cap USA. No, Cap USA. Sorry.
Yeah.
In Harlem.
Cap USA Harlem.
Yeah. So I eventually got this one from Cap King. Is it Cap King USA? The other, whatever.
USA. So there's
USA Cap King.
USA Cap King. Yep.
Yeah. So I got this one from USA Cap King. Good gray, 99 patch. Matched my mom. Took a nice picture on Mother's Day.
I love that picture, by the way.
Thank you. I don't remember why I was wearing this. I think it's just because of like the scripts came back. So
yeah,
this is the non. Well, the Blue Jays came in off-white this time, but this is like the original.
Mm-hmm. All right, I got two that I absolutely love this past week that I was wearing, and one of them is from this is from that Edge in Queens.
Nice.
This hat to me is really, really a great representation of a Blue Jays hat. Beautiful, man.
I love the silver.
And then the
belief in the side panel.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and on the bird on the front.
Oh, okay, yeah. I guess I didn't even notice that. Yeah.
That's really nice. And then the other one was I got this one from Pro Image in Danbury, Connecticut.
I know. Okay.
With the white, I actually really do like the white eyelets on this. They did a good job. The squatchy's blue, the eyelets are white, and then it matches up to the Twin Cities logo.
Mm-hmm.
This is a nice looking hat.
Kind of goes against the grain. It's kind of refreshing. Like we're so used to seeing everything mono, tonal flag, tonal eyelet.
Yeah. I don't know. There's something about that pops with that Twin Cities logo, right? When you look at it, like when you see it like this right here, this is a tremendous looking hat.
Yeah.
All right, Jason, you're up.
All right. Yeah. So a couple of just everyday wears for me. I've been wearing the crap out of this one lately. I don't know why. It's just easy to grab. Kansas City. It's the iceberg. Is that what this one is? Frozen lettuce. Some people were calling it.
No, that would be the frozen tundra or the green ices.
The frozen peas.
Yeah, the green ices. Man, I don't know why, man. I just been wearing the crap out of this one. And then whenever I need a royal, I just wearing this one a lot lately too. Washington Starks prototype. Good green.
I have all 10 of those now. I think there's 10. I have all 10 of those.
I grabbed a couple on sale. Some of the brown ones went on sale.
Yeah.
I grabbed the Padre colorway.
I grabbed I got about 4 of them. The one I really like that's sitting in my cabinet somewhere is the all navy with the red W and the gold star. That one's pretty sweet.
Yeah, that's cool too.
Where can I find that?
So Jason, what do you? How many do you have left now, Jason?
That's it. That was it.
All right. Leon, how many you got left?
I have a lot left, like 7.
7?
Yeah, I don't know how.
Where do you wear a hat every hour?
I feel like it sometimes.
All right, go ahead and bang out your 7.
All right, quick. All right, so I wore this one on an Infamous live. For those who know, I guess go search that one out. I got a little frisky on that live. I wore this Hank Aaron double up from MyFitteds, classic. This is a hat that everyone asked me about. I don't know if I was supposed to show it off, but I got it a little bit early. It's Team Collective Mighty Ducks hook, District 5.
We released that a couple days ago.
All right. What else did I wear?
Dude, MyFitteds has been fucking shit up all year. Like when you start pulling out like that double up braid, Hank Aaron, and then the Jackie Rock, you start thinking about it. It's like, oh my god, man! You're almost forgetting how much shit they put out this year.
Of course. May the 5th happened this week, so I wore this one, much to the chagrin of Pierre. Cinco de Mayo, I wore this hat from my locker room of Downey. It's a cool.
That one's really cool.
Cool one. I wore this encrypted hat for one of the lives we were with Casey to celebrate Clink Room's 1-year anniversary of coming back. So for those who don't know, Hat Club did a series of hats with Brandios like a long time ago. And Casey did all the logos for that. So this is an old pickup. And then, I was just wearing random Clink stuff the last couple of days because of their Clinkiversary. So that's my week.
Oh, wow. All right. So I'll show off my last 3. And these are one of these is an older one that we got from Still. I'll start with that one.
Yes.
Oh, I like those.
I wore that this week. The weather's warming up, so I started wearing some softer colors. But this one, to me, was the winner of that pack.
Yeah, was that the sunrise pack? Yeah.
Yeah, with the peach.
Yep. Now, next up, this one is a definite head turner. This also came from Danbury, Connecticut. Pro Image.
That's the one I was thinking of when you said Danbury. Dude, that thing's sweet.
I'm working on something with them now. We're going to talk about that pretty soon.
Nice.
Look at this. Beautiful. Now, this next one is probably my hat of the week. And Leon and I were talking about this earlier. This is probably the best NBA custom I've seen in years. Patagonia.
For me, it might be period. The best NBA custom I've ever seen.
It almost looks
because it doesn't feel like an NBA hat.
Right.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like an NBA
like
hat.
A Patagonia hat.
I don't know, man. That thing is killer, man. That's going to start some fights in the street if you don't get it.
Well, Patterson, there's going to be fights no matter what.
This thing is sick. And it wasn't even meant to hook to the Sean Wotherspoons, but I don't have my Sean Wotherspoons up here. It's a dead-on match, really. Just beautiful. So those were the ones. Those were my wears of the week, man. And got to straighten some of these brims out and get them back into their little homes. So that's
I gotta start pulling a Leon and pulling out like 5 new hats a day. I just got a backlog here. I'm never gonna get through them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we do like at least 1 or 2 videos a day, right? So that's 2 hats there. If I go out, there's another.
I just don't like posting all of them. That's a lot of work.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
You're preaching to the choir, man. I don't think we have 0 sympathy for it.
I just need.
Not posting.
I need to get a dedicated photo station for my hats. That would help.
Thoughts on Hat Clubs on the Hat Club Saturdays drop? Soul 7. You're gonna have to stay tuned because tomorrow night we're gonna do our video on it, right, guys?
We are.
We'll be live on YouTube. I'll be back on that show, so we'll be doing that tomorrow night. Live on YouTube. What do you guys say? We can set a time now. What are you guys thinking? Like 9 p.m.? 8 p.m.?
9 works for me. Might as well go with our standard.
Jay likes the later one, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we'll do it. We'll do it at 9 p.m. tomorrow night, guys. Look at that. We're making decisions with all of you on. What do you think? I think it's good, man. I think the pre-order is good. I think they should have done. I think there's other colorways I would have preferred. I would have rather seen Black Dome.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know if they would be able to pull it off, but maybe the NBA crossovers or something like that. But Sandstorms were nice looking hats too.
He mentioned on Twitter that it's much easier for them to do pre-orders when it's all one color, at least one base color. So I don't think
so they can give them a heads up. I think part of it, has to do with that. Part of it has to do with they didn't want something where they couldn't fulfill.
Right.
I think. If they would have did Black Domes.
Yeah, they should have done Black Domes.
Yeah.
Opinion on the MyFitteds NHL crossover? I think they look fantastic, man.
Yeah, the Colorado one.
Minnesota one? The Minnesota one.
Did they show Detroit yet or no?
No.
Not that I know of.
Okay, Detroit's sick.
Minnesota has that like shadow. No, diamond era, I think.
It's he did jersey material to match the jerseys.
So they did show Detroit, yeah.
Detroit's cool too.
The spring training logo and
the red tiger.
Yep.
The red. That's the coked out tiger.
Yes.
Yeah. So
that's a Detroit hat. Okay.
Oh shit! There's a lot of questions here now.
I didn't realize that was a Red Wing hat.
Well, he's not calling it that. He's just calling it the team color swap. Well, I guess he did say Detroit Red Wings.
No, he says it literally there. Yeah. We need Detroit now. Damn it.
I would like the Minnesota one too.
The Minnesota one to me is really cool.
Yeah.
Who had the strongest year so far, MyFitteds or Hat Club?
Diversity of designs got to be MyFitteds for sure. Pure quantity-wise, though, it's a Hat Club. It just depends what you're going for.
I think it's your personal taste, man.
Right.
It's like for me, it's like choosing between my 2 best friends.
Right.
But at the moment, I give it to MyFitteds. That doesn't mean it's going to end that way. Yeah. But at the moment, I give it to MyFitteds. I mean, Hat Club had the NHL kind of cross-check collection, which was fantastic.
It was.
There's a lot of good stuff coming from them this year.
I like their Saturday stuff too.
Who, Hat Clubs?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's wait and we'll share that tomorrow. But the stuff that's happened up until now, I think I don't know. I have to give the edge to MyFitteds right now. I do.
Well, I mean, again, like you're saying, depends on personal taste. Like MyFitteds, some of their designs are a little far out there for some people. I mean, they were not going to hit the mainstream very well. So just depends on your taste.
Where is it harder to hit right now?
MyFitteds, believe it or not. I think it's more just because stock levels are so much smaller, would be my guess.
Yeah,
But he's not ordering a small amount of hats, though, is he?
No, he's not. He's not. And I wouldn't discredit. And I'm not saying you're trying to discredit Jason. What I'm saying is I wouldn't unintentionally discredit the work that goes into the designs that he's putting together. You know,
because
listen,
not at all.
some of that stuff is crazy. I mean, when you look at some of these, like that Patagonia hat, right? Like this, we've seen this before. This is like a city edition hat, right?
Yeah, no,
this is like
I'm
city
not,
collection.
Quite the opposite. I'm not discrediting his designs at all. I'm just saying that some of them, the colors and the patches and the stuff he uses, it might be out there for some people. Like the Detroit Tiger camo corduroy one. That's an awesome looking hat, but it's not something I would ever buy or wear. So that's what I'm saying.
Do y'all consider Toppers to be a top 3 cap vendor? They're starting to. All right, so can I share? Is that okay?
Yeah.
And then I'll let you guys go. My Mount Rushmore is changing a little bit. So do you know what my Mount Rushmore was? Who it was? You guys know who's on there?
I know 3 of them. Can't
There's
remember.
4 on there.
4. You'd probably include Sports World and Hat Heaven, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Sports World hat. Now it feels like Sports World is getting taken over by Toppers, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. In terms
right now that doesn't mean that's not going to change. I think, like, if you look at the year as a whole, my Mount Rushmore stays the same. Hat Club, MyFitteds, Hat Heaven, and Sports World. That's for the year. But at the moment, it's MyFitteds, Hat Club, Hat Heaven, and Toppers.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm right there. I think Toppers has passed Sports World for me. There's just so many more hats there that I see from them. I'm like, yo, I need that. I need that hat.
Yeah.
It's a cleaner aesthetic, but still edgy.
Yeah.
And he does minor league. He does NBA. He does NFL. He does patches. He does no patches. Sports World is. I love their designs, but they're getting a little stale, and it's the same stuff all the time.
I almost feel like they're kind of just following the. I'm not maybe like not following the trend, but like satisfying the need for certain logos that sell out all the time. So like Coked Up Tigers just kept selling out.
Yeah, and that was crazy. Some of the colors were bad too on those.
They were.
Yeah.
But I'll say, let me just say this about Sports World. I think it's indicative of being behind and trying to keep the wall stocked.
Yeah.
And then getting into these.
And good on them. They're helping people get hats that they may have missed somewhere else. So and they're not straight up always copying and stuff like that. So like they try, right? I can't fault someone for trying.
Yeah. All right, so can we send Lids? Lids is doing just fine.
Lids is doing great. I think a lot of people are confusing Fanatics and Lids because both the designs go on lids.com. The Lids designs are great.
Yeah, the Roy G. Biv collection, I don't care what anybody tells me. That's not bad.
Dude, the navy and pinks in hand are fantastic.
Leon and I talked about this. So if you liked that green algae collection, right, or the peacock collection, whatever it's called, you're going to tell me that all of a sudden what Lids put out that's not the same, but it's along the same lines is terrible?
I think it's better than the peacock. I was not a fan of the peacock one.
I wouldn't go that far.
No,
although I'm not a big fan of the green algae.
I'm with Jason. I don't think Lids is better than Hat Club right now. No. But I do like that collection, the Roy G. Biv, better than that green algae. I didn't buy any of those green algae.
Same.
Or those peacocks. I didn't buy one.
Same. And that's rare for either of us to not own any of them.
Yeah, and Jordan, we're not saying we don't love Sports World. We love Sports World. I just think lately it's been, I don't know. I don't want to see the LSD Tiger with a blue face. Yeah. That's all. Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right. If Hat Club put out those Lids collections, they'd be gone instantly.
Your thoughts on the pushback on the MyFitteds drop? I love the deli pack.
There's pushback on it?
I didn't see a lot of hate. I think the chopped cheese is badass. I think the bacon, egg, and cheese was incredible. I don't know, man.
The chopped cheese is a nice one. It's got the 64 All-Star game. It's got the thick New York Mets. That's a
like the bacon, egg, and cheese better, I think.
Really?
Yeah. But I don't know. What pushback?
Pierre, do you have the NHL crossover Texas Rangers? If so, can you show it? I mean, it would take me a long time to get that out right now. I do have it. I have the
check his
set.
Instagram. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, go down quite a ways, but I'll show it. I'll pull it out one day, or maybe send me a direct message and I'll dig it out later and send it to you. Let's see what else we got here. Sports World do got Fire Jays, but lately it's been and I love Sports World. Yeah, I have to agree with that, man. I think lately it's been a little, I don't know.
I think they've just got monotonous. But they're selling out. I mean, they're great designs. Don't get me wrong. They're just the same ones over and over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's get another one in here. At what point does it become too many hats? First of all, the two that you're looking to say is TOO, and I'm going to say NEVER.
I'll say when the cardboard crashes down and you get stuck on a bunch of boxes, then you'll know, like, fuck, it's doing that.
I don't think that I'll ever have enough hats, but I definitely am being more picky on the ones I'm picking up.
It's a good question here. I like this question. Which team do you think has the best history of logos?
Ooh.
Mine, I already know the answer to this, is the Los Angeles Angels.
That's a good one.
I have a thing, and Leon knows this about me. I think, Jason, you might too. And John from Ink Park definitely knows this about me. I have a thing for halos and wings.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. There's something about that aesthetic that I just like. And the Angels really – and I've even started to grow on that stupid Disney one. The stupid Disney one's starting to grow on me, which is crazy.
I like the Jersey one way better than the single A.
Well, because I've seen it done well many times now. I'm like, all right. But that, to me, they have the best history of logos. That's my opinion, though. What about you guys?
Most recognizable by far is New York Yankees, by far. But
the best history of logos.
I'm gonna go with the Chicago teams. The Cubs' current one sucks, but they have a crazy history. I think they go back to 1909 or something.
Even that Hat Club one that just released today. That crazy looking.
Yeah,
the wing. Yeah.
The Badger one.
Yeah, and then the White Sox have a crazy. Man. White Sox have a crazy look. They used to wear powder blue, red, black, white. Like, I would go for the both Chicago teams.
St. Louis has had some good logos. And I'm always partial to Old English, so I like Detroit's history of logos.
Yeah. I would say Detroit would be my second.
Yeah. Just Detroit's been static for the last 30, 40 years, I feel like.
Yeah.
Before they used to get crazy with it.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? I love it, man.
I grew up in the 80s and 90s. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was must-see TV. I actually remember the hat he was wearing that inspired those colors. It was one of those nylon biker hats.
Yeah, he used to fold it forward.
Yep. Love that thing.
You have any clue why Astro hats hardly come out? I can't disagree more here. I mean, they maybe they're selling out before you get to them, but the Houston is included in almost every pack. Man, it's like crazy. Not every pack, but but. They're
in the secondary. The secondary, it's like New York, LA first, always, and then the secondary teams is always like Chicago, Houston, Boston. Those are like the ones that.
Yeah, Astros get a ton of hats.
Yeah, they're in that secondary drop.
Yeah,
I would say secondary grouping.
I'm looking for another question, guys. Give me a second here.
fact, Astros has one of my favorite logos of all time.
This is the Lake Elsinore Storm, I believe, is the hat you're referring to here.
I got the maroon one right here.
Yeah. What's the hat with the eyes with chrome, navy, and pink UV? That's the Lake Elsinore Storm.
Yeah. Father's Day.
The one you should be worrying.
Have we seen the Father's Day and 4th of July hats? I haven't.
Yeah. The Father's Day looks like the Mother's Day. It's just with blue, kind of marbled threading, and then it has the blue ribbon on the side.
And the 4th of July ones, I hope they're not the ones with that sublimated fucking flag in the background, because that's terrible.
I haven't seen any 4th of July yet.
I haven't seen
that. That sounds terrible. I mean, leave it to them to have 2 years to get it right.
No, remember when we saw it? Remember the Las Vegas Aviators? We saw like some of them look like it could. I'm hoping it's not that, because that could potentially be. That could potentially be the design. Right?
Would it change your mind if it was an embroidered flag?
No.
Because I think it was.
Okay. Marin's saying they're not. Thank God.
Yeah.
4 hours ago. Okay. Let's take a look.
Let's take a look at that.
I bet Sports with Logos would have it.
Sportslogos.com.
Oh, okay. I see it. All right. So it's like a stars and stripes within.
Oh, okay.
Within it.
Oh, I don't mind that as much.
That's not bad.
Those look like they're not great
terrible.
though.
These are terrible.
Yeah, those.
This is the Father's Day.
Yeah, it's not bad. I don't mind the Father's Day and Mother's Day, but that 4th of July is basically,
I really like some of the Father's Day ones.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think? There's a question up there, guys. Do you see it there or no?
Board of the Angry is that the one that he's facing the other way?
Angry Bird Cardinals.
Is the big head one maybe?
Maybe.
I don't know. It's all right.
Yeah, I like the 4th of July ones. Could use without the side patch though.
Oh, the battering's crazy. We
restock on the collab you did with Sports World. You guys killed it. It was only me that did that one. SI Brims, and I don't know. I'll have to talk to Ash at Sports World, see if they're going to restock it.
So why does the Blue Jays one have the American flag in it?
Because they play in America this year.
Man, that's weird.
I would probably buy that before they take it down.
Yeah, I guess so.
I don't know if it's been released yet though.
Oh, it's because they shipped it to the U.S.
Yeah. I was going to answer still.
Go ahead, Jason. Go ahead. Do you guys collect anything besides hats?
Negative.
Jerseys, shoes, tattoos, MMA action figures, some art. Yeah.
For me, it's I do have a ton of autographed sports memorabilia. All Boston focused though. There's all Boston focused and Michael Jordan. So everything's Boston and Michael Jordan.
And cards.
And then what's that?
Oh, cards.
Oh yeah, I have some. I don't collect them, but yeah, I have a ton.
And you just casually have a couple Michael Jordan rookie cards. No, I don't even know. Like that's like the biggest flex.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and then I also collect. I don't really collect, but I have a lot of sneakers. Probably maybe 150 of those. And then what else do I collect?
I mean, as a kid,
jerseys. I probably have 100 jerseys.
I mean, I still have my collection of cards and comic books from when I was a kid, but I haven't added to it in decades.
Yeah. Yep. All right. So let's see what else we got.
Let's see.
What's you guys' favorite J Tips colorway? Mine was that navy and green two-tone Yankees hat, and you know how much I. But my second favorite, I did like the infrared LA Dodgers with that 1978 World Series patch. There's something about that patch, like I said, the drug rug The drug rug side patch. I love it, man.
Yeah, I like the purple and pink, purple with the pink UV. I bought a Dodgers in it.
Yeah.
I like the infrared icy, but I think like a lot of stores used it and kind of washed it out of there.
I love that colorway, but I like the purple and pink better, I think.
That blue and green one is fire too, because it's a gray bottom, right? That's a gray bottom, green and blue, the two-tone.
I don't remember.
Yeah, it's a gray bottom.
Yeah, that one's crazy too. That one's like really unique because you never really see the blue and the green kind of paired up like that.
All right. Well, with that, guys, I think we can wrap up for the night, right? There is quite a few questions left, but I think it's time to wrap up. I've got to get to work in the morning. So, guys, it was a pleasure, man. And for all you watching, we love doing this, man.
Yeah.
On Instagram, on YouTube, we love this, man. This has been fun. And we've been trying to get a little bit more active here on Instagram to engage more people here. But if you're not already subscribed to Views in the Vault, do us a favor, head over there and subscribe, please. It helps us, it helps the channel. Like a few videos, and help us out. We do this really honestly for free because there's not too much going on from a revenue standpoint when it comes to this, believe it or not. We're doing a lot of this for free. So just go support the channel. Allow us a little more of a push to give you more content that you're looking for. So with that, Leon, do you want to take us away as if we're on YouTube? Because this is
no problem. No problem.
Right.
Make sure you guys drop a like on the video. Check out our podcast available on all major streaming platforms. Until next time, stay fitted. We out. Peace.
See you, everybody.